you have to be better defensively. You know, Paint always talks about offense is one of those things that comes and goes. Obviously, you got to scheme for it. You got to be better offensively, but you know, we just can't give up. I mean, we're up 15 points going into halftime versus IU, something like that, and then you know they win by 15 points. So like, it's just a surprising number. You just don't see that happen a lot. So defensively, we just have to be better.
What was some of the vibe when you guys rewatched that second half?
Some of the what?
What was the vibe when you guys rewatched that second half?
It was just kind of like a snowball type of thing. You know, we had a lot of turnovers. You know, then it's a rival game. You get their crowd into it, and then I think it's just a combination of things that just snowballed from there. So,
what's been the coach's message during these last couple days, if there's been one?
I think the coach's message is just when we do our job, we're successful. When we don't, we're not. Yeah.
How much does foul trouble in the last few games kind of exaggerate the defensive issues for you and Caleb?
It's difficult. I mean, I'd say last game I think I had one foul going into halftime, and then I picked up 4 the second half. But I mean, it does it makes it a lot more difficult because sorry, I don't know what was playing back there. It's hard to think. Because I mean, those are your two biggest guys, and we already, it's not like we have a 7-footer down that's protecting the rim, so it's already difficult enough as it is. So it makes it very difficult.
Were there changes in the last 4 games, defensive scheme-wise? It sounds like there might have been, or not really sure.
For sure, but there's also, we play different teams too, so different teams do different things, and we, scout based on the team. But I think from a coaching standpoint, no, they've worked really hard to scheme and try to play everybody to their advantages on the defensive side.
Did Painter have one-on-one meetings with all you guys? Like that?
Yes, he did. So it was just one of those things where he wanted to. I think it's an encouraging thing. Like he wanted to. Obviously encourage us from what we're doing, but also talk about, look at the film, and the film doesn't lie. So,
Did he have a specific message for you or anything like that?
For me, I think it's especially in drop coverage, trying to be just a little bit more active, and then just consistently doing my job. Obviously, last game wasn't one of my, it's probably one of my worst games of the season. But I just think offensively we're fine. I think it's a lot of team connectiveness things. That's what he, talked to me about. And obviously, like I said, those defensive things. He also talked about, coming off the short roll and, pausing and looking, as well as post doubles. So,
have you and kind of the other leaders on this team, have you guys kind of talked or tried to find more leadership or questioned anything, just in terms of where you're taking the other guys?
Yeah, I mean, we had a team meeting. We had a team meeting 2 days ago. I scheduled that, and just players only meeting, and just talked about obviously we're, I think as players and even as a staff, we're the lowest we've been in a long time, and needing a win as much as ever. But at the same time, there's a lot of good things that we've seen. I talked about a lot of teams, whether it be in our league or across the country, they don't have those type of meetings. A lot of teams, they lose 4 games, and it's just they walk into the office like it's another day. We're expected to win. And so I think part of that, it's just carrying that on your shoulders and understanding that you're one of the elite programs and that, you have to carry yourself that way. And then the other thing was that, I was telling the guys, I haven't been a part of very many teams like that, where I can look at anybody that I'm throwing the ball to or anybody on our court, and I trust. I trust everybody that's out there, not just to make good decisions, but to make shots, to play defense, to do all the little things. I've seen them be so successful. So when you see that and you're there every day, I just hope we can, especially, me, Braden, Fletch, especially, some of the older guys, even Caleb, can install some of that confidence, in the younger guys.